Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Hekterios, and we're going to be doing the tarot reading for December 24th and the 25th, 2016. So we're in the waning moon cycle. We're getting close to the dark moon, and we also are still in the energy flow of the winter solstice. Okay, so if you check back on my video of the winter solstice forecast, I put on there the dates between December 21st through the 25th because it's kind of a long, dragged out energy when you're dealing with the sun in its phase of like rebirth. It's a rebirth phase, which is pretty much, if you compare it to the moon cycle, it's like the dark moon phase. The winter solstice equals that same type of energy, but with the sun's energy instead of the lunar energy. Okay. So I just wanted to let y'all know, like, that's the main energy that's kind of just in the atmosphere right now. Now I align myself with the Most High God and the Holy Spirit Hecate. Please communicate the truth to me through these cards so that I may be guided to the highest good of all. Thank you, and so let it be. Please give us your divine guidance for this weekend. Let us know what energies will be available so that we can use them for our highest good, greatest success and joy. Thank you. Okay. So we have, as the first card, the Two of Cups. Going into this weekend, we can look forward to an energy of union. This is a card of romance and love, new relationships. It could mean romantic relationships are coming in. It could mean love, partnership, companionship. It can also sometimes just mean love and companionship, cooperation and union with, in a friendship way, in a family type way. It's not always romantic. But there is some kind of a energy of a union and the coming together of forces. In a spiritual sense, this could just mean within yourself. Things coming into balance. But there's an energy of cooperation and things coming together that become something even greater than when those things were separate. Okay, and so that's why it could represent just energies within yourself. It could represent partnerships. But this is an energy that we're going into the weekend with. Okay. Now the next card is the Five of Swords. And with this, the energy with this card is about really, it's about negative thinking. It's about looking at your problems and kind of just focusing on that, but not really in a productive way. Like, look at your problems, but from a stance of what is the solution to this. And with this card's energy, you're not doing that. You're looking at your problems in a defeatist mindset of like surrender. So this might be looking at issues that you see them as something outside of your control or that you cannot remedy. On a romantic aspect, this is finding partnerships that you cannot physically be together for different reasons. It could be separation and long distance things. This also sometimes means that by looking at your problems only, you're not seeing opportunities that are also in your life and also present. So if there comes a tendency this weekend to focus on negative aspects, just don't go there. Or if you do, if you do think of negative things in your life, then do it from a perspective of what is the solution to this. What can I do to fix this or remedy this situation? Okay. And with the final card is the King of Cups. This is telling me that emotions are high this weekend. There's a potential for that to go in a negative direction if you allow it with this negative thinking. But there's also a potential for it to be very positive in this aspect of union. So, with the King of Cups showing up as the third card, I'm taking that to mean that overall it's more positive with this energy. But with the waning moon going into the dark moon phase, and with the winter solstice being, a similar energy for the sun, we kind of have a meeting of the solar and lunar energies, both in this dark aspect and this dark rebirth aspect. So, you can go forward with a negative mindset and that's the type of energy that you're going to be bringing into manifestation if you're holding that in this dark moon and in this solar dark phase. The sun represents a yearly cycle of energy, and the moon is a monthly, lunar months. Okay, so really, focus on not feeling this negative energy. And once again, if you do have problems, everyone has problems. If you do, if they're coming strongly into your consciousness and really hitting you at an emotional level this weekend, then just remember that, where you put your focus is in control of that. So, just keep that in mind. And when it comes to these different dark energies, put your focus on the solutions to that and overcoming it, okay? And with the King of Cups coming up as the last card, this is talking about seeking out counsel and advice. Maybe, some people are going to come to you this weekend for advice. And at the same time, you're also going to be dealing with your own, emotions this weekend with this energy. So you need to remain grounded. A lot of times when we give other people advice, we also receive from that exchange. Okay, like when I give y'all tarot readings, I am also getting insight and messages and guidance as well, okay? A lot of times when you're giving someone advice, you will, give wisdom that sometimes you didn't even know that you had. Okay, different things like that. And if you're the one that needs counsel, you can seek someone out this weekend because there is someone that is there that you can talk with and get advice. Okay. So overall, with all these cards, I'm getting that just basically what I was saying, like there's going to be a high chance and a high influx of emotional energy this weekend. And anytime that you have high emotional energy, that can go one of two ways. Okay, passion is passion. It can be in a negative sense or a positive sense. But once again, your consciousness directs that. Your consciousness doesn't really create passion. I mean, it can, but it doesn't really all the time. Sometimes just emotional energy just comes out of nowhere or from other sources. But your consciousness can direct and control it. So just keep that in mind this weekend and be aware that I'm not telling you to suppress your emotions, but you can direct them. And if you do have negative emotions coming up, just, don't suppress them, but control the direction of the flow of that energy. Is it going to be negative? Or are you going to make something out of it, with your conscious intention? And also, expressing your negative emotions, whether that is through journaling, talking with somebody, just ritual and meditation, whatever it is, as long as you're expressing it, you're getting it out of you, you're not holding that vibration anymore. And also too, in how you express it, you need to apply your consciousness with that, because if you're just unloading your negative emotions onto somebody, you're like talking at them, that's not the positive outflow of that, because that's going to leave that negative energy on them. Talking with somebody, asking for guidance, that's the positive way to do that, because the negative energy will be neutralized. Maybe someone needed to hear that. I don't know why I included that in this video, but I hope it helps, and I hope that y'all have a great weekend, despite the fact that it could become negative emotionally. Just take the advice from this reading and really try to use it in a positive way. And also remember that, where you put your focus and intention is how this energy is going to be directed. So I'm also going to do y'all the dark moon reading. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Blessed be.